it's off to Munich to visit with my friend Dan Pemble and my friend Chris from Cheyenne, and we are going on a road trip. Okay, here we go, landing in Munich.
How are you?
Good, how about you? Ooh, mini recipes.
German snacks?
German snacks, yeah. Like chocolate and pretzels.
Chris, yeah, we're in Germany!
You are in Germany!
This is crazy!
This signs you will love, because this is like the sign for no speed limit. Oh shit.
Chris, I'm gonna poop my pants.
I've got Dan back here. Dan's gonna poop his pants. Traveling nearly 200 kilometers an hour on the German Autobahn.
38 to 230.
It's pretty relaxing.
I just saw a sign that looks like it says turn right for asphalt.
Ausfahrt.
Yeah, say it again.
Ausfahrt. It's like the lane where you...
Yeah, let it go.
Sure.
First impressions of Germany, so far it's been amazing. We got picked up early from the hotel and went to have our Bavarian breakfast, sausage, pretzels, beer. Who could ask for more? And the day just kept going with great food and going around doing some sightseeing. We saw some really amazing old buildings. Some, I'm really into the ornamental decorative art, so it's cool to, as I travel around the world, to just explore the different styles of artwork that you'll see. And then carried over to local tattooer Julian Siebert's shop. It's called Corpse Painter. And we had a really fun meet and greet with Cheyenne. Had a bunch of local tattooers come out and just introduce themselves to us and hang out, drink some more beer. So far, sausage, pretzels, beer, great architecture. Munich is amazing. Can't wait to see what we get into today.
Way to the castle, which I still can't pronounce, but it was incredible.
So we met up with German tattooer Benny Bader, and he took us to a castle that is close to where his shop is.
Ludwig II lived there, and he was quite an eccentric fellow. He was like obsessed. There were swans all over the place.
This is crazy. It's so crazy.
It's pretty, man. Not quite as good as the Disneyland castle, if I'm being honest.
Ended up in the town of Ulm. That's where we got to meet the CEO of Cheyenne. His name is Bernhold. Bernhold took Dan, Chris, and I over to the world's tallest cathedral.
That was definitely a highlight of the trip too. That cathedral is so inspiring. I mean, what you see in photos pales in comparison to seeing it in real life, and knowing that it's the largest cathedral in the world is so impressive. And we were able to take the stairs all the way to the top of the spire and kind of look out over the city, and took so many photos. So that was definitely a highlight of the trip.
one of my favorite types of architecture. Just throughout the whole place, I was taking all these reference photos and thinking about tattoos that I would be able to do. So that's a priceless experience for me.
Getting to sit down and have dinner with Berthold in Ulm was definitely a highlight too. He's a great man, and it was inspiring to sit down with him. I'm about to pee my pants. I don't have any euros.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go ask Chris for some money.
Daddy Chris, we need some money. Here we are in Hamburg, another day in Germany. This place is yet to disappoint. We'll see what happens next.
It's called Rollmops.
Very sweet. Quite fishy.
I don't need another one.
Ooh, there it is. Modellisen Bahn
Wunderland.
Neues Swansheim. You bored?
Nah, yeah.
Balzac coffee. Oh, you don't know what Balzac is?
No.
Balzac is it's the bag
Yeah?
that you're.
Hello from Berlin.
You want another Rollmops?
Well, no. Done with Rollmops.
You're done with Rollmops?
Royal mops.
It tastes great.
That's tough.
You like it?
The flavor is great. The texture is. It feels like I'm eating raw pork.
Today is the Cheyenne factory tour, and Dan and I are really excited to go see where the magic happens. We're in Berlin at the Cheyenne Factory Day. It's starting to welcome. They're expecting over 100 tattooers to be here today to see where they manufacture the cartridges.
Don't run your hand over the whole thing.
Just meeting a lot of people that I've seen only online, and getting the opportunity to see what this place is all about.
Currywurst.
I started tattooing in 1998, so I learned to make needles. And I gotta be honest, it was the worst part of the whole process.
It's really like this.
No, this is the beard mask.
He looks like he has your mom's underwear. I thought he was joking.
You know, 6-7 years later, we started getting great pre-made needles, and I didn't have to worry about that part anymore. And then ultimately, Cheyenne invented the cartridge, and that really changed everything again. You know, wearing these crazy clothes, and you know, then seeing the people that are, you know, just day in, day out, just doing this same exact motion. I'm thinking about me having to do that, and just thankful that they're here to do it much more professionally than I ever could. So it was great.
Russ, I have a question for you. Okay, sure. Is this a camera running? Yeah. So I have a question.
All right.
On a scale of 1 to dragon, how bad did you want to put all of the equipment in your pockets and walk out the door with it?
Dan, I did put all the equipment in my pockets. Why are you telling everyone?
What was the thing that felt the most German to you?
This is not going well.
It's going great.
Who's the director around here?
Give me that. Give it. All right.
I think the most impressive aspect is really the human quality. In return, I think all of us are immediately leaving with an added respect for the diligence that they show in their daily job to put out such an incredible product.
Man, wow, what a crazy week. Started in Munich and then over to the Schloss Neuschwanstein. Schloss Neuschwanstein. How's my German? It's good?
Very good.
Yeah. We went to Hamburg. We went to the beach. I don't even know the name of that town. It was just, you know, we did 240 kilometers an hour on the Autobahn and didn't die. So, all in all, it was a great success. Dan and I loved every minute of it. Honestly, it was super cool. Today I've got a guy that I tattooed in Milan back in early 2017. And we did a piece on his throat, and now we're expanding it into a larger piece that goes into his collarbones.
So far, so good. Yeah, it's lovely. The people are very hospitable, and it's a beautiful city. I have zero complaints.
Nice. Stuff for your kids?
Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a deer. A deer! There's a deer in the story, Russ.